Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Time to make lunches. Bagel for Casey. The hubby went to check the trap. We left it out there all night. Fingers crossed Mr. Squirrel's in there. I don't know, hopefully. I didn't hear him yet this morning upstairs, so fingers crossed. And how are you doing tying your shoes?
Good. I just got both of them right now.
Good job. He's doing really good. So last night before we went to bed, we noticed some holes in the slanted ceiling made by Mr. Squirrel, which means he's trying to get out. I don't know if he knows a way out. I think, you know, he does, because, like, the hubby did see a squirrel yesterday around, like, that vent. But, I don't know. Like, all squirrels look alike, right? So.
Is it locked?
Oh, I got not. Okay, hang on. Yeah, so. But we see these little tiny holes, like, really tiny. And, you know, well, that's a hole a little paw, you know, squirrel paw would make. So, yeah, time to get evicted, Mr. Squirrel. But that bag of Oreo cookies was not your treats. No, but these are your treats. Every time.
Right here.
And that was very fresh dog poop. Yes.
What happened here?
Probably squirrel digging.
A cool box with Billy got finished.
Yeah, looking for his nuts that he lost. I mean, that's what I mean. Like, our squirrels smart because they do lose their nuts 80% of the time. They forget where they buried them. So, our squirrels smart. I don't know. But yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
There's one right there up in the tree. He has something in his mouth. Yeah, fresh dog poop in the front of our garden. Happens once in a while, and I don't like that. It's like when you're taking your dog for a walk, take responsibility and pick up after it.
But it can be a gray dog.
It could be any dog. Yeah, gray dog.
Like a stray dog.
Oh, a stray dog? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said gray. Yeah, we don't usually see stray dogs. We have stray cats, but we do see people walking the dogs. And it was fresh. I mean, fresh. And there was no Mr. Squirrel in the trap, so we were hoping to catch him, like, hopefully, like, in the morning, thinking if he would come out in the morning. I don't know, maybe he lost his way in the house and he can't get his way out. That's why he's digging the holes in the ceiling. But I don't like that, so. But on the plus side, the sun is shining right behind me. Birds are chirping. It is nice out. It's not too cold. It's a little chilly. I'm sure it will get warmer as the day goes on. And there goes a squirrel along the fence with a nut in his mouth. And there goes another squirrel up the telephone pole.
Oh, I have a nut in the mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Nut.
There he goes. And that's what we call a happy squirrel. Every squirrel I look at, though, it's like, are you the one? Are you? You know, is it you? Is it you? You know, like, yeah.
You never know.
And I just realized the door's open. We're waiting on Henry, of course. We're always waiting on Henry. There we go. If you're having a morning cup of coffee or tea, cheers and enjoy. Clink. And of course, I just spilled it. Of course. Clean up on all 5. Of course, I have my Mandalorian mug because it's March 1st, which means new episodes of season 3 are streaming. So we are super excited. Woo-hoo! Can't wait. I kind of want to wait till they all till they are all streamed and we can watch them, you know, without waiting for a new one to stream. But I don't know if we will be able to wait. I know. Yeah, because the boys are pretty excited. Okay, I gotta clean up in all 5. All right, all cleaned up. Oh, another dull moment. Always spilling something. Oh, that's good coffee. Yep, so our squirrel issues are ongoing. Hoping today my father-in-law is coming over today, and hopefully we, you know, get it all set up. I'm just anxious to get it over with, and, you know, I do want to really press the fast forward button. You know, let's skip this part. Let's skip to the part where the squirrel is, you know, bye-bye, you know, hasta la vista. you know, because it's just, and it's not fun. And knowing that it's like right in our bedroom in the ceiling, and I do hear it sometimes moving around at night, so that's why I'm not really sleeping. You know, it's like, yeah, I'll wake up and like, oh, every time you hear a noise, yeah. I don't recommend having a squirrel in your house. No, I don't. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, so that would be today. Hopefully I can get to the back room. Casey did really good tying his shoes, so he took his shoes to school. And he is a fast learner, and that's why I bought them, and I said that he's a fast learner, and I was right. Yeah, he's a fast learner. He practiced them all night. Now, he did get like a little bit frustrated because he was tying them, and this was right before bedtime, and that's probably why, because when you're tired, you know, you're a little bit more crankier, okay? I know I am. So he was trying it on his foot, okay, and he was having a hard time, and I didn't understand why. And then I figured, oh, it's probably because you're tired, because it's like bedtime, it's like an hour away, so, you know, it's that time of the day, that time of the night, you know, in the evening, where you're about to like get ready for bed, you're winding down, right? And I get it. I get like that too. But he was getting cranky, and like he put it on his foot, okay, and I couldn't tie it, and I'm like, when it wasn't on your foot, it was, you had it on the table, and it was facing the way that it would be facing if it was on your foot. So it's like, I don't get it, why you're not, you know, tying it, and you know, and yeah. So I think it's just because he was tired. So, but then he did eventually tied it, no problems, 2 times in a row, and then he was happy. I'm like, great, I know you can do it, high five. And then this morning he got up and he put his shoes on his feet, and he tied them, no problem. So I think he is good to go. So yeah, he knows how to tie his shoelaces. And I showed him a different way than how I've learned. I don't really remember learning to tie my shoelaces. I don't know. I forget, but yeah, I don't remember that part. So I showed him a different way, so it's like easier for him to tie. Just, you know, you make 2 bunny ears, crisscross, loopy loop tie, and that seems to work for him. And now I can get Henry to work on his. He can tie his shoelaces. Yeah, because like everybody in town must have been a size 5 in a Velcro, because there were plenty of size 6s, plenty of size 4s and 3s and 2s. Was there a single size 5? No, nada. Like, yeah. So I was like, okay, well, it's either laces or you wear, you know, uncomfortable shoes that are too tight, and I don't think you want to do that. So I learned how to tie laces, and he did, and he's, yeah, doing good. And the more you do it, the faster you'll get, and you'll be able to do it in your sleep. So yeah, so that's that. And when he went to bed, I watched that oh my gosh, I was gonna say vlog, not a vlog. But I watched it on YouTube, it was podcast, but I wanted to say vlog. The one I was talking about I couldn't think of because I hadn't had coffee and didn't get enough sleep. And when you don't get enough sleep and you don't have enough coffee, and, you know, it's like, yeah, your brain's not awake and your brain is like, you know, out of order. It's on vacation without you. It really is. Oh no. It put in its vacation notice and took off, yeah, without you approving, yeah. It's that TikToker. She has I like her TikTok. Emily. Let me just double check. I want to make sure I get it right. Okay, it's a good thing I checked because I was going to say something else. Keep it normal. I watched the first episode. She has 2 episodes up there. She does it once a week, and it's both on. She uploads it on YouTube, so you can watch it or you can listen to it on Spotify. And I like it. She normalizes, you know, being messy. She talks about parenthood, life, pretty much, the effects of social media, you know, how not everything is what it seems on social media. Like, don't compare yourself to other people, you know, that kind of stuff, and how addicting social media can be, and how addicting we can get to our phones. And but like I like her because it's like she normalizes that, you know, a messy home is normal, that if you have a pile of dishes and, you know, your kitchen is a mess and you don't have the energy or the motivation to deal with it, you know, but like what helps is going out, say going to the park with your kids, and then like coming back and doing that, and that's what helps. And, you know, just normalizing it. And because there are people that criticize and judge, you know, if your house is messy, and which it's like, if you don't live here and you don't pay the bills and you don't get a say, you know, it's like stuff does get done, and we all keep house different, and some of us played house better as a kid than others. Okay, so yeah. Playing house as a kid was a lot more fun, you know. The food was a little bit plastic tasting, but other than that, you know, it was good. Yeah. But because your house is like messy, or like some areas are messier than others, it doesn't mean you're a bad person, you know, or it doesn't mean that you're lazy, you know. And so yeah, I've been watching. I just watched the first episode, and I'll watch the second one sometime today. But yeah, so if anybody wants to, you know, new podcast, and the Brooke Shield one I've been listening to also. That one is Now What. And I just listened to the first one so far. She had Julia Margulies from ER, and I found it really interesting. When Julia left ER, people were really upset with her. They were like really upset, and she started to second guess herself, you know, if she was making the right decision, because she, like, you know, she felt like it was time for her to leave, and, you know, okay, we'll do other things. Like, that's why most people leave. You know, they want to see what else is out there, what else they can do, acting wise, and people were really upset. And her dad told her, you know what, they're not upset with you, they're upset because if they were you, they wouldn't be leaving a television show that pays you $27 million an episode. Holy cow, $27 million an episode? I need to take acting lessons. Like, sign me up. Like, holy cow. And that made complete sense, because that's why they're upset. You know, plus, like, she was a beloved character, Carol Hathaway. You know, just like Anthony Edwards, who played Mark Green. You know, but it's like, it's their choice, right? It's their decision. They get to decide if they want to stay or they want to move on. But that made completely sense. People were just upset because it's like, well, if I was you, I wouldn't be giving up $27 million paycheck for each episode. But yeah, that was really, really interesting. There's too many podcasts. There really is. I watched a handful. I think just a handful so far. 1, 2. Yeah, just a handful. No, that's a good thing. They only upload once a week. Yeah, and some of them are short. Brooke Shield ones are like around 40-something minutes. So, same with the one from TikTok, Emily. Yeah, keep it normal, or keeping it normal. Yeah. And speaking of podcasts, I'll be watching nice Talkville one about Smallville in about 40 minutes. So yeah, that's my Wednesday. Yep, and I love it. And then because see, for me, having my coffee, having breakfast while watching you know, a couple episodes of ER, or watching like Smallville, you know, depends on the day, or watching Talkville, and that's how it's like, that's how I start my day. You know, I get into this little routine, and then after that it's like, okay, what do I have to do? And then I'm good, you know. Yeah, we all have our routines, and it's just nice. Yes, to have coffee and uninterrupted. It's blissful. It is. Yeah. And I have to enjoy it, because next week is the last week of school, and then it's March break. Like, what the heck? How did we get to March break already? Before you know it, it's gonna be summer break. 2023, slow the heck down. Like, come on. Really. All right, so I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, and we'll see what we get up to today. Hopefully the back room, and I do have to do a load of laundry. So that, I have to wash the boys' new shirts. I have to detag them and wash them. And yeah, those shirts will keep them going. They may even, I don't know, might even fit next year. We'll see. But they had some shirts that were like too short, so they need a few more to make it to the end of winter. I think now we're good. I know, like, I don't know who told them to grow, but really, I wish they wouldn't. I know. It's like, yeah, stop growing. Like, stop it. Enough. Enough. So my father-in-law just stopped by. He is just leaving right now, and I'm going to check out to see how they set up the cage. Yeah. They did look. Didn't see anything, but it's daylight. The squirrel's probably out having a party. Who knows? So yeah, let's take a look. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Oh, just, yeah, add another hole to my walls. Yeah. Oh, one day this bedroom will get done. One day. Yeah. But we gotta take care of a little pesky squirrel first and patch up 3 holes. 3. I'll turn the camera around and show you the setup. We have a drywall mess on the carpet, which the hubby's going to vacuum. The vacuum is up here. We have to vacuum the rug anyways, so. And then we have the storage bins. The bottom one is the boys' books, and then the one on top of that is my summer clothes, which I cannot wait to go through in a few months. Pretty soon. And then on top of that, we have tools and some Christmas books that are holding up the cage, sticking out of the slanted ceiling. So that's not something you see every day. Yeah, it's quite a sight. So hopefully Mr. Squirrel, you know, sees that and it's like, oh, a way out. I'm going to investigate. And then, phew, gotcha, sucker. I hope. And so now we play the waiting game, which I kind of suck at. So hopefully we won't have to wait too long. I'm in the boys' room because there's better light in here. They don't have a light in the room, but the curtain is pulled open so for the sunlight to come in. Yeah, this is the only room in the house that does not have a light in it. I have no idea why. It's an old house. It's over 100 years old. So, but it's like there's no light fixture, nothing. Like, it's, yeah, weird. But yeah, now we play the winning game. And hopefully we catch ourselves a rascally varmint, yeah, and kick him out. Yeah, they did look around the house to see, you know, how he got in, because we're still not 100% sure. You know, there may be, you know, the, by that one vent, but we're still not 100% sure. And they went and they looked, you know, to see if there was like a hole where the siding is, and if there was, spray some foam. But yeah, we're not like 100% sure how he got in, the squirrel, and I would really like to know, because, you know, of course you want to prevent this from happening again. And like, he was already in our house. Like, he was in this bedroom right here in the boys' room. He was, if you watched that vlog, he was in here. It was quite an experience. And to definitely did not expect to have a squirrel actually, you know, in my house. I do have a stuffed squirrel. I don't mind stuffed squirrels, but a real life squirrel, yeah, no, that's out of the question. So that was a crazy bonkers kind of day. And I don't know if it's the same squirrel or if it's one of his buddies, but you know, he has to go. Yeah. Anyway, so that's done, and our bedroom will eventually get done. I'm hoping soon. If I could just get those holes patched up. Heck, you know what? I might just finish what I have to do, and if the holes aren't patched up, still do a video, and like, you know, because at this point I don't care. You know, it's like I'm so used to having the holes in the wall, and it's like, yeah, I just want to have that video up to show you guys our bedroom, you know, because I've been redoing it for too long, and we've had lots of bumps in the road, many hiccups, and it's just, I'm over it, and I want it like done. Yeah, please. Alright, now it's time to go downstairs and work on the back room. But this is one area I'm going to be working on. Get my bookshelves back in order. And I did have lots of bags right here for Valley Village. Those bags are now downstairs, which is awesome because now I can go over here and get to my reading pile right here. Yeah, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 books. 8 books. So before I buy any new books or get some from the library, because there are some I'm going to get from the library, and just the ones, because I have a long list on my book list. Okay, my book wish list, I have a lot. There's a lot, over 30 books. Okay. Over 30. Yeah, I blame TikTok because I'll see people showing these like fairy tale books that have like a twist. Those ones look really good. Now see, those ones I'm going to buy because those ones I would definitely read again. But ones that I would only probably read once, like Spare, and there's also a couple of biographies I want to read. I will probably only read those once, those kind of books, and other books that I think I'll only read one time I'll get from the library, because why spend the money if you're just going to read it once, you know, especially now, you know, with inflation and all that. And yeah, so, but Spare, of course, there's none available. I already checked, so there's no hurry on that. I want to make a dent in this, and a couple of these are from Valley Village. 2 are from my mom. This one's from Costco, and 2 of them are from Dollar Tree. Yeah. So, yeah, I need to, you know, make a dent. This one I got at Dollar Tree. One of the first trips when we were allowed to go shopping again and buy essential stuff. That's how long this pile of books has been waiting to be read. Yeah, that was quite a while ago. I remember the haul video I did. I remember I did it in our bedroom, and it's like, oh my gosh, I need to read that book. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna be picking one to read and get back into reading, and it'd be nice to have this my books set. And I have some other Nancy Drew books. I want all my Nancy Drew books together. I have some of them downstairs that need to come up, so I want to organize them. But yeah, this is on my list, and hope I get to this soon. But first is the back room, which I'm going to tackle right now. great start to cleaning the back room, right, whoops, here we go, right there in that direction. I just did that section so far. Tomorrow I will do the 2 lower cabinets on that side and just keep moving forward, but so far so good. And that's not the worst I've seen that room. It's been a lot worse. So that's nothing compared to, you know, what it was like I think, what was it, 2 summers ago, I think, pretty much. Yeah, 2 summers ago. Yeah. So I found the lid to Lois's container for her dry food. Because like we just poured it in there, and it's like, well, where's the lid? And you want her dry food to stay fresh, right? It's like, okay, I need a lid. I need to put a lid on this. Where's the lid? So what I did, I grabbed my other container that was in the cupboard that is the same size. So I poured the cat food in that container, thinking that the lid that was on that container was the lid that belonged to that one. But no, that lid belonged to the container the cat food was originally in. Are you following me? You keep it up. Yeah. And meanwhile, Lois is right there because I'm making noise with her cat food. She is right there, and she's like, "Ah, you're pouring my, my dry food in these containers. I'm going to make sure you pour some into my bowl," which I did. So I'm doing this, and I realized after I switched the containers that the lid that I thought went to this container doesn't fit. It fit in the other container where the crunchies was originally in. So pour the crunchies back into the original container. We have a lid. It's on. It's good. So yeah, it was just like one of those dope moments, Yeah. So, but yeah, I think I did pretty good. Accomplished quite a bit back there, and yeah, I'll just keep doing a little bit each day and get a good chunk done. And I am getting rid of some cleaners that I don't want. I think I'm realizing which cleaners I like and prefer. This is almost gone. It's Pine Sol. It's too strong. I only kept it because I want to use it up, but that's all I have left, and it's just sitting there taking up space. And Vim. I love Vim cleaner, floor cleaner. I love Vim floor cleaner. I love the smell of it. That, I have 2 bottles in my in my cupboard because I thought when I went to buy one, well, actually I bought one at No Frills because I haven't seen a Dollarama in like forever. So I bought one at No Frills because it was a good price and it was a big bottle. I was like, okay, I'll buy that because I don't know when I'm going to see it at Dollarama again. And and I realized when I brought it home, like, oh, I already have one in the cupboard. It's like I didn't know what I had cleaning stuff wise, in the cupboard. But Vim bathroom, I don't really like it. I don't like the texture. It's too, I don't know how to subscribe it. Says blah blah blah. You know what I mean. Subscribe it. Is that right? Subscribe. No, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, you're missing out. You're missing out. Subscribe? Is that? I don't know. Oh my gosh, to me that doesn't sound right. Okay, but describe. That's it. Oh my gosh, thank you. Apparently I did not have enough coffee. I don't know how to describe it. This is why you should subscribe, because I'm a crack up. I crack myself up. I just don't like how, like, when I wipe it, it's just too much cleaning product. It's just, it doesn't wipe well. And the kitchen one wasn't as bad, but it's just sitting there. I'm not using it. So, but the one I do like, I put in a bottle with water, and it's from Dollar Tree, and it's lemon, and I realize I really love stuff that's lemon scented, and yeah, this all-purpose lemon, yeah, so that's what I get, and this lasts a long time. Oh, my cap is cracked. Okay, be careful. This lasts me a long time. I use just a little bit, maybe around a tablespoon. I would say probably a tablespoon. And fill up with water, and yeah, I like that one. So figuring out, which cleaning stuff I like and sticking to it and not buying anything else unless it's those products. Yeah, so I'm going to dispose of these ones and not buy them again. So this video is probably long enough, so I'm just going to say a good night and wind down. I had to change my shirt because I had lunch and I forgot where my mouth was, so yeah. And I just realized that, like, right before I started vlogging, I looked down, I was like, oh, okay, I gotta go change my shirt. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, all right, so I hope everyone had a wonderful day. Thanks so much. I don't know what my hair is doing. Thanks so much for hanging out and joining me today. I'll see you guys in the next fun video. Take care, be blessed, and as always, ta-ta for now. Bye.